Pisces, July opens with Mercury still retrograde in Cancer, and this is a big thing for you because July and all the alignments, they're not asking you to be less sensitive, bitch. They're asking you to stop betraying the sensitive parts of you because that's where your joy is. These are areas of creativity, romance, matters of the heart, desire, your motherfucking voice, bitch. All these parts of you that still remember even after responsibility tried to swallow your asshole. You didn't lose your spark, but you keep putting it somewhere safer because the wrong people made that joy, that aliveness, that essence feel inconvenient. Mercury retrograde in Cancer is moving through that part of your life that rules pleasure, creation, love, dating, passion, fertility, and quite honestly, the innocence, the inner child of yourself. This could come up in a lot of different ways. It could resurface as old feelings. It could come back as old creative ideas. Old romantic patterns may resurface for you. And it's not because you're supposed to crawl backwards into the past, bitch. It's because July wants you to see what still has a pulse and what is on life support. And your spirit knows the difference, bitch, before your mind even wants to admit it. So it is what it is. But at the same time, Mars is in Gemini, stirring up home life, family life, living space, and private emotional foundations underneath all of that. So while one part of July is saying, what do you actually want? The other part is saying, can your current life even hold the version that you want? Early July can bring a sudden disruption, okay, but it doesn't have to be dramatic, but it is going to be focused in the family dynamic field. This could just be a scenario where you have a mid moment epiphany that you just can't. This isn't working here anymore, and that's discernment finally slapping you in the face, bitch. That's all it is. You just have a realization. You can't keep calling yourself peaceful when your nervous system is fighting some kind of spiritual warfare in the damn kitchen, okay? Around July 6th and 7th, the money and self-worth area gets highlighted for you. And this is where the illusion starts lifting the veil from your value system. So you're going to be evaluating, where are you undercharging? Where have you been pretending your gifts are easy just because they come fucking naturally? Those are two different things, bitch. Where have you been available to everybody else's pain or discomfort, but completely hesitant to name your own, bitch? Where? So it's not a punishment, it's highlighting it for you so you can correct it, bitch. You have that choice up in your chart to fix it. Just because you're spiritual, bitch, doesn't mean that you too don't need stability. You can be generous and still require an equal exchange, and you can have discernment to determine what the fuck that is. You can be gifted and still stop handing your sacred work to people that treat it like they're fucking entitled to it. That's not the name of this game. Venus moves into Virgo on July 9th, and this is going to highlight relationships. It becomes very specific. It's not like a romance fantasy, bitches. This is about behavior. Who is showing up? Who is listening? Who is fucking authentic? Who respects you and your rhythm? Okay, these are things that only you can answer. And there's no wrong answer, but you got to stop lying to yourself. Someone can call you powerful and still expect you to carry the whole motherfucking weight. Last time I checked, you were not Saint Christopher carrying the whole world across the waters. July says, do not confuse recognition with readiness, bitch. That's basically what it means. By July 12th and 14th, Mercury meets the sun, and then the Cancer new moon resets the collective creative field and romantic field for you specifically. It's a big reset across the board. But this is movement where something inside of you starts to speak again, bitch. Not loudly. And I'm not talking symbolically or theoretically, bitch. I'm talking reality. You're speaking clearly now. A part of yourself is rising up and saying, bitch, I am still motherfucking here. And I don't want to be tucked away in a safe space anymore. I'm going to come out and find me a safe space out here. So the new moon is asking you to make room for what is real. Joy is not shallow. Peace is not shallow. Joy and peace is evidence that your soul has not been fully taken over by the implemented survival system here. Okay, let me say that again. Joy is evidence that your soul has not been taken over by the survival system here, the matrix, y'all like to call it, I believe. So by July 20th and the 21st, this is like it brings the bigger shift because Jupiter in Leo activates pressure through work, health, money, home, and subconscious patterns is blending this bitch all together for you. And this is where practical life starts answering the spiritual one. Things start to align. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about no longer abandoning the vessel that carries the gift, bitch. After the sun enters Leo on the 22nd, Mercury turns direct on the 23rd, and we've been waiting for this. But all that pressure around work, routine, health, responsibility, love, and romance, it does start to lift. And then by the 26th, this is the part where something that is no longer needed. It's something old, bitch. It's leaving your motherfucking field, your energetic field, your cellular memory field. So this is going to revolve around fear and money and beliefs that you have to earn certain things and patterns of overgiving because love once felt conditional, bitch. You may need some silence. You may need some space. You may need some sleep. You may need less access to the outer world. Okay. But by the 29th on the full moon, which is in Aquarius, something private reaches this completion. And the revelation is really simple. You're not here to be a beautiful place for other people so they can avoid themselves, bitch. No. You're not an emotional rest stop for people or an unpaid healer. You are sacred, and you start to understand what to do with that sacredness.